Hello Leo, this is Solomon. I want to welcome you to your weekly reading for March the 6th to the 12th of 2017. These are general energy readings, but primarily I like to focus on love relationships and love life circumstances for a lot of people. But not everyone is in love or looking for that right now, so I try to focus this on general energies as well. So you can check your moon or rising sign if these readings don't actually resonate with your current situation. But if you would like a private reading, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set something up that will be specific for you. So I will be doing the energies for Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday. Let's start out with you, Leos, for... I'm going to keep those cards there separately. Let's start off with you for Monday and Tuesday. I did pull Doreen Virtue cards from the Romance Angels. I shuffled and pulled those, so we'll see what those are. So, Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday. You know what, Cancer had these same cards here, so you may be dealing with the Cancer, as I kind of see the energies as kind of pulling you two apart in a way. For some of you, whoever your partner is, there may be some space needed. And then Friday through Sunday for you. Thank you for being patient as well. Okay. So, you do have energies. The Pisces, for the Sun will be in Pisces, the Pisces Sun. The Sun will be in Pisces from February the 18th till March the 21st. So that's activating your 8th house of death and transformation and rebirth. So a lot of heavy energy when it comes to transformation, moving on. Sometimes you may feel sick at this time. You could have some bodily pains and things like that. Also moving on from relationships or marriages. I'm dealing with tax and debt. A lot of things when it comes to healing and a lot of inner growth and changing within you. So you may feel a lot of that. Venus is the planet of love and money, and that's going retrograde. And I just wanted to mention that as something from your past may come up, a lot of healing, someone from your past, some things that need to be going over again so that you can move forward. But I do feel like there's a lot of forward moving energy here, but we will tap into what's going on here with you. So I did have to pause. Okay, I'm back now. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Moon as a major arcana. So these are the energies that popped out as I was shuffling. And the Six of Wands is about energy of victory, feeling reassured, a lot of attention coming your way. It could be from a job, it could be from a creative project that you could be working on. Also here, the Page of Swords is someone who is seeking the truth, seeking the facts of a matter. They want to know what's going on. So it could be a lot of emotional issues where your thoughts are kind of just racing. You could be dealing with a child, okay, someone who's very curious. It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra that you're dealing with. But there is some kind of anxieties and fears maybe around this person due to some kind of arguments and rifts that you're having with them. A lot of times this could be jealousy in a relationship where You could be jealous of your partner, or vice versa. If you're receiving a lot of attention from others, and your partner could be coming in, or vice versa, where it's like, are you cheating? Are you flirting? That kind of thing that's going on, or what's going on? Are there any kind of lies and deceptions in a relationship? So that's what I kind of see this as. Some of you could be going through that this week, those kind of energies. It could be stemming from the weekend as well, but also the Page of Swords is someone who is learning something new, that's studying, kind of going over the details and different things that they have wrote down. So it's kind of just reassessing and making sure that all of the things are right. If you've been writing something new, if you've been learning something, your job or whatever it may be, just make sure that you read over those kind of things to make sure that things are not out of order, because there could be something that you may have missed. So this is about hidden enemies, sometimes confusion, anxieties, and fears that could be brought about in certain situations. So just be mindful of that kind of energy, right? So we do have here Monday and Tuesday, the moon will be in Cancer, and that's activating your 12th house of secret sorrows, closure, psychic abilities, recharging, ending cycles, limitations that you may place on yourself, and escapism. So with that 12th house being there and the moon being in Cancer, you could be dealing with the Cancer who's activating that 12th house energy. So it's like if you're dealing with the Cancer, sometimes this is like moving on from a particular person, because we do have retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this is where you may be moving on from a relationship or something that has not worked out in a way. So you do have the 9 of Wands, you have the 4 of Swords, and then you had the Ace of Pentacles. And Cancer did have the Ace of Pentacles as well. And I do feel like some of you are, if you've been working on something, you'll be receiving some money that's coming through. Sometimes this is a payment. Sometimes this is something new that you've been working on. Maybe it's just a job. You're working together with your partner in a way. But I do feel like here with the 9 of Wands, there's energy of maybe you're protecting your assets. You're protecting your new idea, your relationship or marriage in a way. And I do feel like a lot of you are going to be resting and recharging as well, as that Cancer moon will be out. So the Cancer energy is the 4th house, so it's like the home and family. So you're focused on that inner world. Okay, you're focusing on like the crab in a way. You're kind of secluding yourself. You're kind of in your shell, so to speak, in a way, and you're kind of defensive. Sometimes you don't want to be bothered. Sometimes this is if you've been hurt by your partner, and you're kind of, if you look at this card, I'm going to show you here, that this person has been very bruised in relationships. They've been kind of hurt, wanted to focus, and they're looking to go through a last battle or final. It's like, this is the final straw. We can try this one more time, and if things don't work, then I have to move on from it. Or something that you may want to say that's been hidden, or your partner has been hiding something from you. This is that energy where you're defensive about something. So you may be waiting to hear from them or waiting to say something to them in some way. So that's what I do feel, that the trust card is here. It says trust, allow the situation to unfold. No, trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So your faith levels are being tried in a way. And that's why I feel like patience is being called for, where you're resting and reflecting and just focused on things that you can take care of and handle right now. And if you can't change circumstances or speak to someone and have them kind of change their perspective or understand where you're coming from, just trust eventually that things will unfold in the way that they need to, and that you'll be able to move in a direction that you need to as well. And we'll get to what that means. So Wednesday and Thursday, we do have the moon in Leo, your own sign, that's dealing with your first house of self, your likes, your dislikes, and self-pampering as well. So we do have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Fool in reverse. So here, 2 major arcana so far. So far we have 3 major arcana. So the 9 of Pentacles is embracing your independence, and this is what I mean by you being restricted or separated from your partner in some way. Where the Fool is in reverse, where someone was possibly acting foolish in a relationship, maybe stepping outside of the relationship. Where the Lovers is in reverse, and someone has possibly been caught cheating or something like that. And even though there may be some unforgiveness there, some forgiveness there, there may be time away from your partner right now, and as you two kind of heal and kind of just have your space, because they're either that, or you kind of move on from this relationship or marriage completely. And I do feel like this could be possibly with the third party. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini that's a third party, or an Aries that's a third party. Not necessarily, doesn't have to be those signs, but there's something like getting in the way of this relationship or marriage at the time. So you may need to kind of spend some time alone. That's what I'm talking about, retreat as well, for you to move into this new love for some of you. And it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be someone that you're aware of, all right? Or it just could be that separation, and some of you are single and looking to get out and date, and you may run into a new love interest as well, all right? And you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, so there could be some conflicting interests with you and another person. Maybe you and them have different beliefs. Maybe you two are just not meshing very well. There may be water. You are fire, so different things that you may need to learn about one another in this new relationship or marriage at this time. So the Fool here is being a bit foolish, a bit reckless at times. Not really trusting yourself enough to get out of a situation that you have created or your partner has created. Sometimes it's like you're trusting them too quickly, like you're not paying attention to the red flags they may pop up in a relationship, but then you can continue to get hurt, or someone is being deceiving in some way and not being honest. So right now I feel like a lot of you are needing to kind of take time for yourself before you kind of move forward in a new direction, or allow this person to come back into your life right now, because they may not be completely honest with you in some way. All right, so that is Wednesday and Thursday. So Friday through Sunday we have the moon in Virgo, and it's activating your second house of money, earned income, material possessions, and how you like to make money. So we have Judgment as a major arcana. We have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and here is I feel a lot of you are reassessing. But Judgment is here as a major arcana. It's waking up. It's realizing that things need to change. You're blowing your own horn to kind of wake you up from any kind of perilous, if you've been paralyzed in a way, if you've been feeling restricted, you're really not able to do things that you want to, experience the love that you actually want in a certain situation. Sometimes this is moving on from a relationship, from a job in a way. Someone could be kind of coming in to kind of give you a piece of their mind. It could be that Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or vice versa, where you're doing that, and you're having to say their last words or their final words and kind of move on. Sometimes this is going to be literally moving to a different location because of your job arrangements or the relationship that you're in. You're really wanting to get into a new state with this new love interest. So it's like it's time to make a decision whether or not you're going to be with this person, whether or not you're going to work things out, or move on completely. Sometimes this is about marriage. Do you want to get married? Sometimes someone has proposed to you in a way, and you may not really want it to get married. You don't feel like it's time just yet, and you do have honeymoon here. So it says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you could be going on your honeymoon. Some of you could be thinking about proposing or taking up this new opportunity in love. But this is all about reassessing, healing, a reawakening of some kind to your higher spiritual calling. And having gone through all of these situations in this particular a case with this other person, you could be dealing with Scorpio as well. A Judgment here is the astrological sign of Pluto. When it comes to a lot of communication, so your thoughts, your verbiage, whatever you're saying to this person, there could be some arguments that then somebody come in, then you kind of move on. Y'all move away from one another, where there's some kind of departure. So I do feel like these are some kind of heavy energies, but the Judgment card is the number 2, which is about decision. So it's making a decision. That something can't stay as it has always been. You can't stay in this relationship if you're not happy. You can't continue to go over the past or experience any kind of lies or deceptions over and over again. You have to clear that energy out and say, this is not working for me. What do I want to experience? What do I really want in love? What do I really want when it comes to employment? What kind of friends do I want to be around? What things can I change If it's anything with smoking, drugs, alcohol, anything like that, where you need to clear those kind of things out. So you may need some medical attention. Somebody may need to kind of speak to someone that's going to give you some kind of advice, that's a professional, that's going to help you out with what you are experiencing and going through. All right. So I do hope that these messages resonated with your situation in some way. So you do have, so 1, 2. There's only 2 people here, so it just may be your partner, you and your partner, or it could be a third party situation. It just depends on your situation, okay? So much love, much light, and I do hope that you have a fantastic week.